Now, in my opinion, you should know how to solve this algebraically. You're going to need that skill. So let's do that first, but I will show you how to use Desmos to solve this as well, because we can definitely use the calculator. Remember, when we don't have any exponents, when it's no x squareds, x to the thirds, x radicals, anything weird with x's and exponents, that's linear algebra. Basically, our goal for that algebra is to bring all the x's together and then move everything else away, get x alone. So first, I have to bring all the x's together. So this x on the right, I want to bring this over to the left, right? So I add x to cancel that out. Negative x plus x is 0, so that's gone. And then for the sake of balance, I need to do it on the other side. So now I have 14x equals 112. And then again, now that all the x's are together, I need to isolate x. I need to get rid of anything that's attached to the x. And there's a 14 attached. The 14 is attached through multiplication. So we're going to do division, its opposite, to make it go away. So we divide by 14. This would be a case where I would just use my handheld calculator because it's a little faster. 112 divided by 14. I get x is 8. That's what they wanted. So we're done. It's the whole thing. So again, that's not slow. Like if you are good at algebra, if you've learned even basic algebra, that should be pretty quick, just a few seconds. Now, if you are not confident with algebra and you want to even just check your work, we could enter this just as written, 13x equals 112 minus x, and put it in Desmos, and it's going to give us a vertical line where the value of x is, right? So in this case, we said x equals 8. And look, where does it cross the x-axis? It does it at 8, right? So technically it's 8 all the way up and down, but the easiest way to find it is usually we can tap the point where it intersects the x-axis, and then we're just going to see it very easily. But that's it. That doesn't even involve any math at all, right? It's just the calculator doing it for us. If for some reason Desmos takes this away, all you've got to do at that point is enter this as two things. So let's turn this off and enter it as 2. 13x is a line now going up through the origin, and 112 minus x is going to be another line. But see, it's hard to find. So right, we gotta scroll until we find it. Where did these lines intersect? Right there. Tap it, and we get 8, 104. Now, the 104 doesn't mean anything to me because that's the value of the equation when they have the same x value. But I don't care about that. It's kind of like the y, right? It's the y coordinate. But there is no y in this equation. I want the x. So 8 would have still been the answer. But that's it. In both cases with Desmos, I think you're maybe not really saving time by doing it that way, but you are maybe saving a potential careless mistake if you are not good at algebra. There will definitely places, though, where you'll see where I avoid the algebra completely and definitely would use Desmos to solve. But this is a case where it's a bit of a toss-up, and just for the sake of continuing to improve your math skills, you need to know basic algebra for other questions. So you got to be able to do it the way I did it originally here. That's pretty basic.